Did I hear right that you have a stunt planned for June?
Yes, I have a baby shower on next Saturday, and I'm inviting the public to turn my baby shower into a golden shower.
You see, now I'm uncomfortable.
You just heard that correctly. A pregnant woman publicly announcing that her baby shower will be a golden shower.
Today is my baby shower, and it's going to be so special that it gets turned into a golden shower.
With members of the public, we are so back. For the lucky few who have somehow never heard this name, Bonnie Blue is a British adult content creator who built her entire career on doing things that most functioning humans would never consider. Last year, she slept with over 1,000 men in a single 12-hour period. 1,000 men.
Stop sleeping with so many men! What is wrong with you? What? What's your body count even? You have to stop! Stop! I love you and they don't love you like I love you. You don't love her like I love her, okay? Babe, stop cheating on me, please.
That's crazy. Before that, she toured university freshers weeks across the UK, Australia and beyond, specially targeting barely legal 18 years old. She has been arrested in Bali. She has faked a pregnancy for views.
1 second.
What, is that the baby?
That is a baby.
That's actually crazy. What, can we hear the heartbeat or...?
It's too early to hear the heartbeat.
No guys, I am actually pregnant. So Bonnie Blue's breeding mission, turns out it was actually a success. Is it just one baby or two babies?
Just the one.
Okay, just one baby.
So imagine the internet's collective reaction when Bonnie Blue announced she was actually genuinely confirmed pregnant. Not a stunt this time, not rage bait. An actual human being is growing inside her. The doctor at the ultrasound was wearing a ski mask, which honestly feels really on brand. She confirmed she is due in November. She also confirmed she has absolutely no idea who the father is. Because of course, she doesn't.
I'm not gonna lie, it's quite hard. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I think I might be missing a few organs. So that might be from the 1,057 men I took last year, so that's a problem for another day.
I mean, she slept with 1,000 men, so obviously she doesn't know who the father is.
People might hear you say that and think, oh, hang on, but you're pregnant. Does this stuff not stop for anything? You're pregnant.
I mean, a lot of people, I've been posting clips recently of me having intercourse whilst pregnant, and they're like, oh my God, you can't do that.
But
and
you can.
Yeah, I think to most people, shocks, whether women want to say you can or can't have it, you can. Like, it is okay and it's healthy. And to me, having sex with one person for 6 hours or a large group of men for 6 hours is the same thing to me. It's just different shapes and sizes.
Now, a normal person, upon discovering they are pregnant, might slow down, reflect, maybe eat some folic acid, buy a cot, read a parenting book. Bonnie Blue looked at her pregnancy and said, content opportunity. She went on a full media tour, multiple interviews, multiple outlets, and then every single one, she made it crystal clear that being pregnant has not changed a single thing about what she does or how she does it. One person or 100 people, same thing to her, just different shapes and sizes. Which is a sentence I did not have on my bingo card this week. But here is where things go from bizarre to genuinely unprecedented. Bonnie Blue announced that to celebrate her pregnancy, she would be throwing a baby shower. Now before you picture pastel balloons and little sandwiches, stay with me.
And you have more, you're continuing throughout your pregnancy or so far in your pregnancy to do your work. And did I hear right that you have a stunt planned for June?
Yes, I have a baby shower on next Saturday, and I'm inviting the public to turn my baby shower into a golden shower.
You see, now I'm uncomfortable. I haven't been uncomfortable at all in our conversation, and you're delightful to meet. Now I'm uncomfortable. This is your baby. This is your child.
Yeah. Again, my body, this is what I'm choosing.
Another body as well.
That interview had been completely unfazed for the entire conversation, talking about 1,000 men. Fine. Fresher week showers, no problem. The moment the baby shower became a golden shower, uncomfortable. And honestly, same. There is something poetic about the fact that it took exactly that sentence to break a professional broadcaster. It is the sentence that broke us all. Her defense, as always, is that is her body, and her choice. And look, in many questions, that is a completely valid argument. That is not one of those situations because the interviewer said it perfectly. There is another body involved now, one that has not sentenced to any of this, one that cannot consent, one that will one day be a real human person who can Google things, and the internet, as we all know, never forgets anything.
But do you accept that underage kids, say between 13 and 18, 15, 16-year-olds, are watching your content?
Yeah, they probably are, but they're watching it anyway. Like, it's not just me they're searching for other adult content creators. And that's where it comes down to the platforms to have stricter rules. And I think they have recently brought in a lot more rules about underage people watching content. So that's not down to me. That's down to your parents. That's down to watching what your kids are getting up to. Like, I cannot be responsible for what a 13-year-old is doing.
See, this is Bonnie Blue's greatest skill, and it is genuinely impressive in the worst possible way. She has an answer for everything. Underage kids watching her content, not her problem. That is on the parents. Has been cheating with her, not her fault. They were going to cheat anyway. A child growing up with all of this permanently attached to their name on the internet forever, not her concern. She even said she wants to do sex education in school one day. And I cannot stress this enough. This should never happen. The reality is simple. You cannot build a massive public platform, deliberately chase controversy, profit from outrage at the industrial scale, and then claim zero responsibility for any of it. That is not how cause and effect works. That is not how any of this works. She also announced she plans to live stream the birth to the world for money, which means this child is very
What got
first
her on
moment of
everyone's radar to
existence on
begin
this
with?
planet
She'd make
will
a
be
point of
content.
going to
That is
spring
so
break
tough.
events,
Not a
Freshers'
private
Week
moment
in the
between a
UK,
mother
schools
and
in
a new life.
Australia, and
Content
trying to do the
monetized for the
higgledy-piggledy with as
algorithm.
many
If you
teenage
needed a
boys
single
as she
sentence
could.
to summarize everything wrong with where social media has taken us, that might genuinely be it. So here's the uncomfortable truth about nobody wants to sit with. Bonnie Blue is a very good at what she does, not morally, not as a soon-to-be parent, but as a content strategist. She is ruthlessly effective. She knows exactly how to make millions of people talk about her. And right now, we are talking about her. The difference between her and most people in this space is that a child is now part of the equation. A child who never asked for any of this, who cannot opt out, who will one day be old enough to understand all of it. That child deserves better. And if that is a controversial thing to say in 2026, then maybe that tells us more about where we are as a society than anything Bonnie Blue has ever done. So yeah, that's it guys. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think about Bonnie Blue doing all this shit? That she's gonna be documenting all that. Subscribe to the channel because nobody else is covering it like this. Peace out.